Where's Brady? He's supposed to help me today. Good morning, everyone. My name's Pastor James, and I'm
Pastor Brady.
Brady, tell the people why you've got a big, ugly, sarcastic, inflatable duck around your midsection right now.
Well, I don't know if he's sarcastic or not anymore. But what I do know, having squeezed into this morning, I did notice that he's got a little bit of a patch here, so he's the perfect duck to have in the church.
Oh, why's that?
Because he's holy.
Grown. What's the purpose of this duck, Brady? Why don't you share with people why we've been featuring this thing for the last few weeks?
Well, the purpose of the duck is to let everybody know that our clothing drive ministry is collecting hygiene items to put together for families in need within the city. So
great. So bring your hygiene items and stick them in the duck. We're trying to fill the duck up, and then we'll have lots of hygiene items to give out next clothing drive. Brady, this is Communion Sunday. I know we're going to get you out of the duck in a sec, but just a reminder that you might want to get your juice and bread prepared if you're online so that you can use those elements a little later. Brady, let's get you out of the duck for a sec.
Good.
Well, as most of you know, Ukraine has been really struggling these last few weeks as they've dealt with the invasion of Russia into their territories. I know a number of us have been in prayer, and some of you have asked, is there anything we can do to help support Ukraine? In talking with our missions committee and our elders, we wanted you to be aware of something called F.A.I.R initiative, F.A.I.R, and that initiative is going towards helping Ukrainians as they flee to Ukraine and supporting them as they arrive in Poland. If you'd like to give towards that, then you can follow the links that are on the slide that'll come up in just a moment. And we encourage you to reach out in that way and be generous in your care of those people who desperately need it right now.
Absolutely. And other local church news, we just launched this year's registration for our day camp as well as youth camp. And on the first day, we had 300 kids already registered for the day camps, as well as 40 youth.
It's crazy.
For youth camps. So, it being a few days since we've recorded this, that number is probably going to climb.
Yeah.
But if you want to get in on that, go to the website and register as soon as you can.
Yeah. I think people are
filling up quick.
I think people are excited to finally get back into the swing of things. And parents are looking for something for their kids to do this summer.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Andrew Miller with our youth camp, Catherine Reyes with our day camp. It's going to be really powerful, I think, this summer. If you or a friend has lost someone you love, then GriefShare is starting again. GriefShare is starting on March the 21st, going to June the 6th. It meets weekly, and it helps people work through all of the after effects of losing a friend or a loved one. There's a short video we want to show you on this. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Ann Brignall.
My name's Brian Doran.
Hello, my name's Sarah Doran.
I'm Marie McLean. What I have noticed with the program is that it has information and tools for people who are going through the grief journey.
Everybody grieves differently, and you're with a group of people that are going through the same feelings and emotions that you are.
The program really has impacted my life in a very good way. I know I have moved ahead in the grief journey.
It's helped me out tremendously just with regards to answering a lot of the whys and being able to help me better cope with a lot of those unanswered questions.
It's a safe place with people who are also on their own grief journey, and it's a place to come and feel supported.
Try the GriefShare program when you're in this time of grief. It's hard to start, but you will find that you can attend and really benefit.
Facilitators are amazing and just able to help walk us through this process that is rough. So.
And everyone always says, try 3 weeks and see what happens.
So I also want to take the time to announce that we are having a youth retreat coming up at the end of April. That will be April 22nd to the 24th. We're going to be going away to the Lambden Center for the weekend. We do have a couple of prices to throw at you. There is an early bird price of $90. So if any of the youth can get me a permission form and $90 by March 18th, you will have that early bird price. After that, it's going to be $110. So get to those permission forms to me as soon as you can.
Sounds good.
All right. And last but not least, we do have a short, small update from the Pastoral Search Committee and the chairman, Don Defoe. And that's going to be coming at you in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. I want to give you an update from our lead pastor search team. First, I want to thank those of you who participated in our day of prayer and fasting. This was a real encouragement to our search team. Secondly, I want to ask you to especially pray today and for the rest of this week. We are working with a candidate and are really trusting that God would give us great wisdom and clarity as we need to ensure that we have your prayer support. We've had candidates over these past months, but it was clear to the search team that God was not calling them to Temple for such a time as this. Waiting is hard, especially when we realize we do not control the outcomes. God does. Our job is to surrender the outcomes to Him. You demonstrated that by surrendering something during our day of prayer and fasting. You surrendered your will for whatever you gave up to ask the Lord to work with us in the search for a new lead pastor for our church. God allows us the opportunity to trust and wait on Him because He wants us to be refined as a body of Christ, to refine us to show the character of Christ. And one of those qualities is patience. So be encouraged. God is at work. Your search team is not discouraged, and we see God continuing to place His hand on what we are doing. I want to leave you with a passage from Proverbs chapter 3. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. Acknowledge Him in all your ways, and He will direct your paths. Please continue to pray for your search team, pray for our church, and may God bless us abundantly. Thank you.
Well, well, well. Look at how different you're arranged in the auditorium this morning. It's so good to be back sitting together beside one another. We're extremely thankful this morning. This is the first step on the road to seeing things get normalized a little more. There's talk in the next few weeks that we could see the need for masks to drop off, and I can't tell you how exciting that is for us as a church. You know, I want to take just a quick moment to say thank you. Thank you to all of you, because for the past 2 years, we've experienced unprecedented and difficult times as a church. We've tried really hard to find alternate ways of reaching you, especially during the 4 lockdowns, and you've stuck with us. And we're extraordinarily thankful for that. So thank you for staying with us as a church. We're looking forward to rebuilding and reimagining what God's going to do here over the next few weeks and months. 2 quick things I want to say. Theo, who no one gets by at the front door, and his wife Nancy are celebrating today their 52nd wedding anniversary. So let's give them a round of applause. And Dell and Vianne, who have been working with the usher team just on this past week, 25 years together. So congratulations to you, Dell and Vianne. Let's continue now in worship.